Wareham Charter Review Committee. July 9, 2009. The following members were in attendance: Alan Slavin, Chairman; Mary Ann Silva, Clerk; Lee Carmody, Edward Pasewicz, John Houghton, Mick Jones, Len Gay, Board of Selectmen Liaison, Brenda Ekstrom, and Finance Committee Liaison Donna Brunk. David Smith was absent. 1. Roll call of members present. The meeting was called to order by Alan Slavin, Chairman, at 6:05 p.m. The chairman called the roll and stated that all were present, except for David Smith, as he had another meeting. 2. Review minutes of prior meeting. The clerk stated the minutes that were last accepted under the date of June 5 were actually May 28. The committee saw no problem with this, as the content was the same. It was agreed that date would be corrected in the minutes. The chairman asked all if they had copies of the minutes for the last two meetings. The chairman asked if there were any changes or corrections, and hearing none, he called for the motion. Motion made by Ed Pasewicz, and seconded by Alan, to accept the June 11 minute meetings. The vote was 7-0-0. Ed Pasewicz made a motion to accept the minutes of June 25, and it was seconded by Len Gay. The vote was called, and it was 7-0-0. 3. Related business concerning committee. The members then discussed a need for a change in town government. It was discussed that Plan B would be the most plausible. Alan then polled the board to see who was in acceptance of moving forward with Plan B. All members, except one, were in favor. Jack Houghton made a motion to support acceptance of Plan B. It was seconded by several members. Alan then called a vote which was 6-1-0 in favor of supporting Plan B. 4. Discussion, Kopelman and Page. Alan reported his discussion with Lauren Goldberg regarding several questions the committee submitted last week. The questions were as follows. 1. When and if we accept Plan B, can we make major changes to the initial plan, or do we have to accept it as is, keep it in effect for a year, and then make those changes? We can amend Plan B as needed. 2. In order to change Wareham's form of government, do we do it by elected commission, or by special act? By either one. 3. When we do change government to mayor/council, how is the mayor's term set up? Can we make it a 4-year term from the beginning, or do we have to wait one cycle before we extend his term? We can make it 4 years right from the beginning. 4. We are planning to post all information we have to the town's website. Can we post the information that you gave us regarding types of government? Yes. 5. Regarding residency requirements, we would like to make it more restrictive. It is possible, but state statute must be followed regarding residency. 5. Committee to decide on course of action. Alan stated at it, we have two options for changing town government. We go forth and support an elected commission. It was discussed that an elected commission might not necessarily support the ideals of the committee. Or we go forward with a legislative special act. That would involve bringing it to the Board of Selectmen as a warrant article, and then getting it passed by town meeting. If town meeting members agreed, it would eventually find its way to a ballot. Lauren stated that she would assist us in authoring the special act verbiage. He stated that Lauren advised that we get our representatives on board with this, and be proactive with the community. Alan stated that as far as Plan B, we could make amendments to fit our particular situation or needs of the town. The body proceeded to discuss what strategy would be most beneficial to the town of Wareham. The discussion involved a mayor's term of office, terms for councilmen, and the size of the council. The committee also discussed residency requirements and signatures needed to run for office. Mick Jones made a motion that we proceed under the special act format to change Wareham's form of government. Ed Pasewicz seconded the motion. Alan called for the vote, which was recorded as unanimous, 7-0-0. 6. Any other business? The committee discussed a timeline for this plan. It was stated that it could not be before our annual Springtown meeting in 2010. It was agreed that we need a good viable plan. It was also agreed that it is imperative to keep the public well informed, and to receive input from them, also. We need to provide them with the most accurate information, if this committee plans on promoting this plan as a more effective government. 7. Adjourn meeting. A motion was made by Jack Houghton to adjourn, and seconded by Len Gay at 7:26 p.m. Alan called a vote, and it was recorded as unanimous. 8. Next meeting. July 23, 2009. 6 to 8 p.m. Respectfully submitted, Mary Ann Silva, Clerk.